Hello, everyone. I'm Eddie Fisher, and I'm just playing games with my kids. Okay, so we're a little late to maybe recording something about this, but we were really excited, and we made a whole day of going to go see the Mario movie. And I thought that would be the best way to kick this whole show off is talk about the Mario movie. Because, like, as an adult, oh, you know what? I should introduce you guys, right? I'm here with Lucas.
Hello.
And I'm here with Elise.
Hello.
Hi. So, yeah, they're my kids. They're a little bit younger. Like, I'm getting so old so fast, though.
That's true.
And
Don't say
we're,
that.
I'll just put it out there. We're a pretty big Nintendo family.
That is, yeah.
We like Nintendo stuff quite a
Yes. Especially,
bit. You have to talk
especially Mario stuff on the Nintendo. Like, I think Mario's only on Nintendo. I don't think you can get it anywhere.
No, Mario. Yep, Mario. Well, a weird history of you can play a weird Mario game on a Sega. I need to check and see if that's actually legit. They did like a weird crossover thing. Like there was a Sonic game on a Super Nintendo and a Mario game on a Sega Genesis, and it wasn't good on either end. But also, you know, like there's offshoot stuff. But mainly, yes, Nintendo. That's Mario's on Nintendo, made by Nintendo.
Except for that one game.
What game? Well, yeah. But no, okay, so I'm an adult, right? I won't even lie about it, kids. When they made the announcement that they were going to make a new, like, animated film with, like, how good movies are, like, were you guys growing up? I think animated films are awesome. We've had some really good ones.
Especially Toy Story. Like, that was before we were born, and that was a big step for sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
what, like, Elise, what's one of your favorite animated movies that we've watched over the years? Yep, talking to your mic. Well, you're thinking very hard. All right, you think about it. Lucas, what is one of your favorites?
I gotta go with Toy Story.
Toy Story 4?
Just all the Toy Stories.
All the Toy Stories.
I don't think I think I've only watched number 2 like once,
Okay.
maybe twice. I don't really remember it.
Toy Story's up there for you, though.
Yes.
That means that movie has stood the test of time. Because, I mean, that was a big deal when we were kids, when I was a kid.
Well, I don't think you were
There's
really a
also
kid.
a
I
new-
think
I was a
Trolls
kid
movie?
at one point in my life.
young adult.
I've always been a kid. When Toy Story 1 came out, I was in elementary school.
Oh my.
That's how long Toy Story's been around.
Wait, wasn't that in '94?
Yeah, sure. Wait,
There's a new Trolls movie
guess so.
coming out too.
I know. So the Trolls movies, that's a good poll, right? That was a pretty cool one. Mitchell's vs. the Machines was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We had Spider-Verse recently.
Oh, yeah.
We got
Yeah.
the Ninja Turtles movie
That's
coming
coming
up in
out.
August.
We'll talk
So-
about that. We'll get into that one.
Yeah.
But so here's the thing. When I was a kid, when you got movies based off of like your favorite video game stuff, the Mario movie was weird. And it's bad.
Super weird.
It's super weird.
Also because of the Peaches song.
No, that's the current one.
Yeah,
was
that's the current one, the older one, in
back
like
up
the
from your
90s.
mic, like swallowing that thing.
No, I'm not.
So anyway, we had these live action Mario shows that were kind of weird, but they had animated cartoons that went with them, so that was kind of fun.
Like the
The
Super,
Paisanos,
the Super Mario
the
Bros. show.
Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
Yeah. I remember watching that for a little bit.
Yeah, and that's a great lead into the movie, right? Because they had that. They had that in the movie when they did the commercial at the beginning.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
The-
For the Mario Brothers implements a game when
Not like the others who get all the fame. Yeah, I don't remember the rest.
Yeah, neither do I.
What do you think? Okay, I was gonna start it by saying, hearing that announcement, I think I almost cried. I was just very happy. Like I felt really proud of Nintendo for making this step, which seems really silly, but I want to. Okay, so as an adult who grew up Nintendo, still loves Nintendo, loves Mario games, thought Illumination did a really good job. I thought the movie was a lot of fun, and that's what I wanted it to be. Like some people were just like, I don't know, it's like it didn't have a lot of depth. It didn't it didn't evoke all these strong emotions and pull at your heartstrings like, what's the one you guys were watching the other day? It was the Emotions movie.
Yeah, the emoji movie.
No, not Emoji movie. That one's not the right answer. The Disney one, where they're running around with sadness and stuff.
Oh,
Why can't I think of the name of it?
Inside Out.
Yeah,
Inside
Inside
Out.
Out.
So like Inside Out's a great example of those movies that goes really deep on stuff. But like in Mario, I mean the story of Mario is go save the princess, or in this case, go save your brother and have fun.
And like
Yeah, the princess
help
doesn't really get trapped.
That's good.
and like defend the Mushroom Kingdom so everybody doesn't die.
Don't let Bowser hurt anyone.
Yeah. So I had a lot of fun as an old man watching this.
You're not
growing
an
up
old
with it.
man.
What did you guys think? Like you're young and Mario is cool. You play Mario Odyssey, Elise?
Yeah.
Elise,
I
what
played
did you
on
think? What did you think of the movie? You tell me what you thought of it.
It was good.
That's it. You gotta tell me more than that. What was like your favorite thing about it?
I don't know.
Don't know. Was it when Princess Peach was really tough and cool and could do that obstacle course like it was no thing? Was it-
Probably when Mario got hurt by the bullet bill when he was almost finished. With
Oh yeah,
Oh boy.
he's like an inch away from it.
Princess Peach was asleep a little bit of the time while he was trying.
Yeah, she had a lot of waiting around for her hero. Well, okay. Did you like what was there anything you didn't like about it?
No, I think it was just great in general.
Just great in general.
I think overall it was great.
The boos were in the movie too.
What were the boos doing? I don't remember.
The boo
Were they just
at
at the mansion, Luigi's mansion?
No, they were at the
Those
like
were
wedding.
Sniffs and Shy Guys.
They were at the wedding.
I'm surprised. Look, Lucas. I'm going to give you credit here. You knew what a sniffet was. You knew the difference between a sniffet and a shy guy.
A sniffet. What does a sniffet even do?
He shoots pellets out of his mask.
What even is a sniffet?
He looks like a shy guy, but he's got a dark mask that shoots pellets.
Is that a
What?
Sounds like
I don't know. I think something like that.
meow, 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 meow,
Yeah. Yes, that's the thing.
meow.
Lucas, tell me, what did you think? What was the best part of the Mario movie for you?
That's kind of a tough one.
It is.
The Mario movie was great though.
It was. I'm gonna go see it again. I think one of these nights I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
Amelia did it like in a week to see the Mario movie
go. She saw it
again.
twice in a week.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
No, twice in 2 weeks.
Still, that's crazy.
No, once in
I don't
2
know.
weeks.
Okay.
I really want to go see it again.
It
But-
was a good
I don't know.
movie.
I think mommy's favorite part would be like Rainbow Road.
You think so?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Rainbow Road was good.
She
at least
loves Rainbow Road.
At least Donkey Kong and Mario were okay.
Yeah. They made it out okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. The big fight.
Yeah.
The one they showed in the preview.
Huge fight.
Did you think how they used power-ups in the movie was pretty cool?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
the
was
cat
cool.
one was cool.
Yeah.
Oh, he turned into a cat.
And so was
Slice,
the tiny
slice, slice.
mushroom.
I thought
I like the tiny mushroom.
I didn't catch this when the movie was on, but you know that first part where they're running through the city before they go to the Mushroom Kingdom and they're going down, they're trying to get to the job really fast. And yeah, that whole scene is a recreation of the first level from the first Mario game.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that. And Mommy didn't even
That's
see
cool.
Pauline in the movie. She's the news person.
I know. How did Mommy miss Pauline?
I
I asked Daddy.
asked.
She was the news person in
Yeah,
it.
she was the news lady when the leak happened at the beginning.
And then the Mario Brothers were watching it.
You guys have no idea how many references were in that movie. There's-
80?
Oh, probably way more than that. You know what my favorite part of the
90?
movie was? I thought they did an incredible job with the music.
Yeah, the music was good.
Yeah. Ooh, I just realized I have your mic turned way up. No wonder that was peaking so hard.
Who?
One of you is. It looks like Elise. Maybe I should have left yours up because you don't sit very close. Yeah, I thought the music was like redone really well, and certain themes I thought would sound really dumb sounded really cool in the
Yeah,
movie.
because like they redid it with like an orchestra or something.
Yeah.
There was also
Like instead of
Yeah.
they went
Yeah.
like
They found a way to make it really cool in the movie.
yeah.
yeah.
I thought they did a really good job with, like I know people don't really like the voice actors. You as just kids, what's your mic doing there? I don't like that. Whoa. All right, hang on. Have a whole thought process behind the voice acting and who they picked and all that kind of stuff. What did you guys think?
I thought it was great. Like I thought Chris Pratt was a good Mario.
You did? Okay. I thought the girl who played Peach was cool, Anna Taylor-Joy.
Yeah,
Because I thought it fit the kind of Princess Peach they were trying to make in that movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. For sure.
warrior.
Like I don't think I'd want a whole movie where she goes, "Oh, Mario."
Nobody
Although-
would want that.
Although they did use the classic Mario at one point in the movie from like,
Yeah.
because they've recorded. I think if I'm remembering correctly, that was the one voice they used in Mario 64. They used it again in Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. Like they just used the same voice. They didn't re-record like someone new saying that line, which I thought was kind of funny.
Mario. I thought the movie was.
Wait, what happened to
great.
Mario when she said that?
He was getting beat up by Donkey Kong.
Oh yeah.
Mario.
I almost wonder if it's not an if. I don't know if you guys know this, but this is now one of the most. It's the biggest selling movie so far this year.
Oh, really?
It broke the $1 billion mark.
Not already?
Yeah, already.
Wow.
And
It hasn't
it is
even
like
been
one
out
of
that
the.
long.
It's one of the highest
Yeah.
grossing animated movies of all time.
What do you mean by
So when I
grossing?
say, oh, there's going to be a sequel, it's pretty much a guarantee. Plus, they kind of teased one, right? But
Why?
don't
'Cause
say
of
it.
the-
Don't say it.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
But the I think they threw a lot in this movie, like a lot of references and a lot of like, they had the karting and the Rainbow Road, like you guys said.
Yeah, that was
they had
cool.
all
Yeah.
these different power ups from so many different games. But I wonder what if they do a sequel, if they'll focus in on some of it or what they'll do, because they used a lot of their stuff. So we'll see.
I wonder if they'll use the one-up mushroom for something.
It's a good point.
Like, if Mario gets hit so many times, he doesn't die. He just gets a one-up.
What'd you guys think about him not liking mushrooms? Like he thought they were gross.
I thought it was
that
kind of
was
cool when he just started
strange.
shoving them in his mouth, and then he just puked, and Peach
Oh,
was
boy.
like, ooh.
That's
Oh.
strange that he doesn't like mushrooms in the movie.
Yeah, it was kind of a
Do they
goofy choice.
actually eat the mushrooms in the game?
I'm in the game. You just touch them and you go boop boop boop. Watch your cord, buddy. Thank you.
I wasn't doing anything.
I know, but it's get caught on something, so
It happened
it'll make that
again,
buzz.
didn't it?
If you see that big old block of white there, that means you're goofing up your cord.
Are you
There
going
was
to edit that out
also-
as
Yeah,
well?
yeah, it's
There
fine.
were-
All right.
There was great music in the dark side where Bowser's team was.
Yeah, and then of course there's the Peaches song. I mean, if you don't know about the Peaches song, you just haven't
Beaches,
been
Well,
in.
I mean, you could go on
beaches,
YouTube and
beaches,
probably find it.
beaches,
Oh, yeah, it's everywhere.
beaches, beaches.
Yeah, just go on Spotify and search, like, the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
There's also
Jack,
a soundtrack.
buddy, what is going on? What is going on with your thing here?
I don't know.
Just can you have your cord just dangle here, okay?
There's also
Hang on. Let me see this thing. All right.
there's
Try not to fiddle with it so much.
there's
I'm not.
also
There's also what? Go ahead.
lots of excellent music.
Yeah, we already talked about that, and it was excellent.
It really
So the Mario movie, we'd all recommend it. It's super fun.
It is.
I know over the while we have been playing some other stuff. When I was thinking we should sit down and just chat about this stuff once
Like
a week.
Overcooked or something?
Yeah, Overcooked has been the big family game.
Ooh.
Yes.
We should also talk
If you don't know what
about, like,
Overcooked is, it's
more-
basically like cooking.
Go ahead, Lucas.
And Elise, please get your foot off my seat.
There is also a lot
Well,
of
let's
things
talk
we're
about
gonna talk
Overcooked.
about.
Yeah, let's talk about Overcooked because Overcooked has been like the game that you guys and me and Mommy all play together.
Last time we played it, our controllers had a problem.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about, but we got through it.
Probably, I don't know. It might have been the new router.
All right, Elise, how would you tell your friends what Overcooked is if you wanted to have them check it out?
You could change your characters once you
Yes.
try and start
If you have
the
But
the-
game.
what kind of game is it? You got to tell them that first.
Like, it's like a food cooking game, kind of.
Yeah,
Like, don't
food cooking
overcook it,
game.
otherwise.
You're gonna
You
have
have
to throw it away.
Well,
Yeah.
first of all, you gotta grab the fire extinguisher. If you don't, it'll just spread around like the whole thing.
There's also like this fire that shoots fire out from it.
In some levels,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for your information.
So if you haven't played Overcooked is it's a cooking game, but it's really silly.
Yes.
And it's really simple at the same time.
Like-
so it might be something like chopping some stuff up and then putting it in a pan and making like simple burgers or sushi rolls or something.
We're on the second game.
But yeah, and so we're
We
playing
finished
it.
the first one.
We're playing it as 4 players, and each of us try to figure out kind of what's our role. What do we need to do? Because if we don't focus, like someone's not doing the dishes or someone's not chopping
I always
ingredients.
do dishes.
That's true.
I love those dishes.
I kind of like being the chopping and serving kind of, or like plating.
Yeah, there's also a trigger in the second one. Someone has to move the trigger around, and that's usually our dad.
Yeah. Well, because
Well-
I try to take the more complicated things to pay attention to.
And the last one, wait, was it the last one? I think it was the last one we did that we had to go in corners.
Yeah. Well, and so that kind of leads into what I was going to say is that the game is taking those really simple cooking concepts, like making pizzas, like really simply, like someone
can
chop.
make burritos.
Hold on, chop like tomatoes to put the sauce in and stuff like that. You just chop up the sausages to make the pepperonis, and you throw it in the oven, wait for it to cook, and serve it. But while you're doing that, a lot of these levels will be things like you have to do it on 2 sides of a street with a bunch of traffic coming through, or
And wind.
yeah, or like when we were on the iceberg trying to
Make
serve
sure
it.
not
Oh yeah,
to also,
and on the iceberg, it's just all slippery.
Yeah.
Make sure not to go in the road and stay there, otherwise you'll get crushed by a car and
Yeah.
have to reset.
Yes, and if you're a dog, make sure your child or childs, if they're little, don't cry.
Children? What? In real life? What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
real life.
Okay.
Because,
That's weird.
dog just got ran over.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? What dog?
Like the dogs in Overcooked, if they
If-
go in
if
the car and
somebody
then
is
they
a
get run
dog
over, they might get sad.
Did someone's dog get run over?
No.
No,
We're talking
in
about
Overcooked.
Well, you said in real life, so I got scared
did?
that someone's dog got run over.
I did.
Yeah.
You said real life.
Anyway, I think I'm actually, I will say I'm impressed with you guys because Overcooked is a lot to think about all at once. And I think that game does a really good job of helping you prioritize your tasks and makes you think about how to work for a team. Like figure out, okay, what is my role? How can I help? And so I think it's cool. Like games like that, I think are a lot of fun, but they're also really cool because you guys are kind of learning skills without really thinking about it. And I think that's really fun. I think that's cool. You can kind of do both.
Yeah, and some of them, they have stations. And in one level, there's everyone that has to have a trigger to help someone get across or get to the dishes or anything like
By
that.
the way, at least it's not a cross.
It's fine. It's a cross. It's all good. We got it. We're learning. We're still young and going to school. And even adults don't know how to say that word
Learning
right.
Time
Yeah,
tomorrow.
like my teacher, Miss Mandel.
No, we're going to cut that. So,
Why?
because you should not call specific people's names out and say they're dumb about something. Don't do that.
I'm not saying they're dumb.
Anyway, I
The
mean,
music
what other?
in it's great.
You think so?
Yeah. Also, there's a timer to show you how
much
much time you
Yeah.
have.
What is it? Usually like 5 minutes or something like that per level.
Yeah, but like after a while, once you progress in the levels, the time limit goes down because you're kind of better at it.
And you gotta work fast.
Yeah, that's true. You got to work fast because there's a lot of orders coming.
A lot.
A lot.
But in 1-1, it's basically like cut up onions and put them in the pot.
Yeah, they got to start you simple, and then they build it over
Yeah,
time.
because then there's also this level at the end of the first one that there's a meatball you have to feed and it explodes once you're done with it.
And then you get that character.
Meatball. And you can also get the bread.
Yeah, that's true. You
From
got the
the
unbread.
second-
At the
one.
beginning of the second, you get the bread,
Yeah.
which is did you get it? It's bread that's undead.
Undead bread.
Yep, that's why they call it the bread.
Yeah. So, I'm sure we'll get into some other ones. There's all sorts of games that we've played together or play by
We can
ourselves.
do Mario Odyssey.
We could do Mario Odyssey. That's been. You're still just
And
collecting
Mario Kart.
moons in the game that I beat. I beat like every world, including the secret world, and you're still collecting moons on my
what's
account.
the secret world?
Mostly I'm just
It's up in the
buying
moon.
them.
The
I'm
dark
buying them. I need those coins. What if I want to get cool outfits?
Well, she could buy moons for. Oh, wait, not for. I almost said she could buy moons.
You can buy it for free. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, you're buying it, but it's free.
We can also talk about Ninja Turtles too.
What
Like-
Ninja Turtles?
Ninja Turtles on the Switch.
Oh, you mean Shredder's Revenge?
Well, also
Yeah,
the
Shredder's
Cowabunga
Revenge.
collection.
Shredder's of Okay, let's talk about that for a second. Because
Yeah.
one, Shredder's Revenge rules. We beat that, right? Us together?
I don't know.
Oh, you guys didn't. I beat it, I think.
With your friends, I think.
Well, and by myself. I played the game a lot. I loved
Oh,
it.
you have to finish it with us too.
Well, I will. I'll play it anytime. I think that Shredder's Revenge is the best Ninja Turtles beat 'em up that's ever come out. And that's saying a
good
lot.
one.
I don't know.
I always
I
have
think
to-
my favorite is still what is
If you're not going to say Turtles in Time, don't say anything.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Turtles in Time.
Okay, good. Because Turtles in Time was the gold standard, in my opinion.
Turtles in Time rules.
Yes.
Me and my sister actually beat it, but then when we
You
then-
beat that one?
yeah, your work on the phone.
Oh, on the arcade version, yeah. 'Cause you can just pump quarters until you win. Well, fake quarters, because it's a main cabinet. I thought it was cool that one, you have the 4 turtles, but you also get April, and you can unlock Casey and Splinter.
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't know you had to unlock those two. I know
and
you.
You had to
got
unlock
the, like,
Casey, I think.
Ninja guy.
Ninja guy,
No,
the guy with the
not
white mask.
Ninja.
That's Casey Jones.
Yeah, he's wearing a old goalie mask.
Yeah, but like the combat's really fun. The animation's really good. It's very reminiscent of the old 80s, 90s
And when
Ninja Turtles and
there's-
cartoon. You get a couple little power ups. Be nice to each other over there, please.
just put him
And
Sheet.
it's a foot on a chair. It's not going to kill you. And yeah, like it just overall they just nailed the feel of a good beat 'em up and modernized it in simple ways, like having a dodge button and different mechanics that come off of
I
that.
forgot about the dodge button.
Yeah, and it can get really chaotic when there's a lot of you, when there's like 6 players, because you can do 6 players all at once on the same
can?
console. Yeah, you can do 6.
I never knew that.
Well, that's because we only have 4 controllers and there's only 4 of us. But yeah,
we
so
don't
it's
need 5 for our dog.
no, Mocha doesn't care.
We need 5 for a dog.
No.
But it's a great game. And yes, I think that Cowabunga Collection, I'm glad I picked it up. Originally, I thought, I don't know. But then I had every version of all the games from the past, like original Ninja Turtles and the Game Boys and their variants in
Wait,
Japan and stuff. And they had the fighting games.
What's the original?
It's the one that starts like top down, and then you go into like the sewers, and it's side to side, and you can pick between the 4 different turtles.
And
Oh yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
On
bam,
Shredder's-
bam. Yeah, you know.
on Shredder's Revenge, you should also watch out for the red signs.
Yes, always.
Because there's something coming and you should dodge that.
Yes.
Like motorcycles, and if you see a dude in a car in a level, like one of
He's
the
gonna run you over.
so like fake him out, like go in and like jump
Hit the dodge button.
Yeah.
or
That
That's
dodge button you
fast.
forgot about.
That's
yeah,
for going
the dodge
fast.
button. I forgot that.
So, yeah, I think the Cowabunga Collection was cool because not only is it like really nice to have all of those games on a collection. You know, like all your NES Turtles, your Super Nintendo, Sega, Game Boy. I almost wonder if they will do a 3D Turtles game collection at some point, because there's a few good ones on
We
there.
should also talk about Four Swords Adventure.
We'll get there. We got to finish what we're talking about, though.
Yeah.
But it's really cool because you get the old magazine adverts and manuals and all of these extra things that are in the menus that are really celebrating kind of that old era of games.
Yeah, like celebrating the old comics, the old video games, all that good stuff.
But you guys, man, you don't know. Turtle Fever was crazy.
Was there like a gold age, a silver age, and a bronze age?
I don't know what you mean when you ask me that.
Like there was the silver age of comics.
Oh no! I mean, it's just when the cartoon hit, like the comic was good.
But there's a cartoon.
Yeah, you've watched it. The one in the van. That's the cartoon I grew up
Yeah.
with. That
Oh, yeah.
that
We have a
cartoon was
TV in our van.
that was a late '80s, early '90s show, and in the early '90s, the Turtles were everywhere. They had a rock band that toured the country. They were in live action movies and cartoons,
Daddy,
and toys were crazy, and it was just Turtles were everywhere. The Turtles were life. It was awesome. What were you gonna ask?
For the rock band thing, were they just like
Watch your mic thing there. Thank you.
were they just guys in suits?
Then
Like-
you know the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles aren't real, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then what do you think the answer is?
Yeah.
Yeah, a
No.
bunch of guys in. You don't think they're guys in suits? What do you think they are?
Duh.
You think they're robots?
I think the robots.
You know, they're kind of half. If you saw the head of one of those things, it's got a bunch of robotics in it. And you know what's crazy? Do you guys know? You guys know like the Muppets and stuff. Very cool, Elise. Thank you.
Yeah,
Jim
we all know.
Henson, he made all of those the Muppets and stuff. He was the guy who made the Ninja Turtle suits for the first two movies. And when he
Wait.
passed away, he didn't make them for the third movie, and you can tell the difference. They just don't look as good.
Lucas, why are you messing with the printer?
Yeah. But I think, okay, so we're talking about going through these old games, playing games together, and that's why, like Elise, you brought up Zelda 4 Swords Adventure.
Yes,
Yeah, that's a fun one.
isn't it?
Well, hold on. Elise, you tell me about it. Tell everyone about it.
If there's only 3 players, there's also another player that's a CPU, but it
Yeah.
doesn't. It
Yeah,
follows one of them.
that's okay.
There's also
But
Bad
you
guys
gotta
in it.
tell people what kind of game is it. So you'd say it's a Zelda game, like top down Zelda game, where you
it's
all
a
play as your own
4-player on
Link.
the Game Boy.
2D,
Yeah.
top, down, left, right game.
And if you look at your screen on some of them, you are gonna have to look at your screen because there's
Yeah, so
like
you
a
would play the
screen
main
on it.
game happens on the TV, and what you're trying to say is that we all played on Game Boys connected to the GameCube, so that when you go into a house
It
or
took
a
a
cave,
while.
you would go to your Game Boy while other people are playing on the other screen. You'd be doing something else on your Game Boy. And then we need to convince Mommy to play it with us, because I think
I think she'd like it.
I think she would like it too. But I think the problem is I've talked about it a couple times, and if it's a couple times, usually that makes Mommy not want to play it.
Why?
So like Overcooked was a game that I told her I would love to try with her, and she didn't want to do it.
But
And then
she likes it.
She loves it. But Mommy's a one game at a time kind of gal. She doesn't play more than one game at a time. So we have to finish Overcooked, and then we can try and convince her to play Four Swords Adventure.
yeah, but
Why?
yeah. So
It's gonna
in
be
Four Swords
horrible to
Adventure,
try.
there's 4 colors because it's a 4-player game.
Yeah.
And if you're playing it alone, you'll have 3 people following you, which I know seems very weird.
Yeah, it's when you're playing it alone, you're playing like you make the links go into formations. It's I beat the game by myself. It's not as fun. It's definitely a game you should play with friends, because the big part of the game is you're working together to get through the level and fight the boss and solve the puzzles, but you're also working against each other to collect the most gems and see who's the coolest Link.
Oh yeah, just like in Kirby.
Well, like
Just
the most
kinda.
like heart and soul, like helpful.
No, like who collected the most gems because they're greedy and want to win.
like you.
Yes.
I'm green.
I thought I was red, and then you demolished us with what, like 1,000,000 to 0?
Well, it's a little unfair.
Yeah.
I know what I'm looking for. Hey, you can't hit me.
Yes, I
Now,
can.
but we'll start over when we convince Mommy to play with us, and we'll get it going.
Yeah.
But Daddy, you gotta let us get some gems, not like
Yeah.
don't
I don't know.
don't
I
just
don't
take
know.
them all off the screen.
No one ever
Just gotta
goes
get good.
easy on us.
Oh my god. Nobody goes.
You know who doesn't go easy on you is your mom. Your mom will never go easy on you. She is too competitive.
I try to go on Mario Kart. I just try to go as hard as I can. On
Well, I would hope so. You got to try and win.
Yeah.
Like I try and throw like
Even Ben got in front of me of Mario Kart.
He did. Snuck right in.
yeah, and me and Ben won.
So
I just picked
Stop bragging.
No, I just picked Ben so you guys could, so you and Carter could be on a team and try and like just destroy me.
That's gonna be impossible.
I don't know.
talk towards your mic. So I don't know. We played a lot of stuff together, and we could
A lot of fun things.
and we can talk about how we've done Minecraft. And
yeah.
Yeah.
Minecraft is not
We
a
have
game
Fisher's World.
I don't normally care about it.
I have
But-
cats
It's
and wolves.
okay.
But I
like-
had a lot of fun just building stuff with you guys.
I know.
Yeah, like we
I'm
built-
the second
we
highest house because Daddy's is the highest.
I made a big house.
We built like I built like a
Downstairs.
railway transit system.
You did?
Yeah, with all
Yeah,
with
we
rails
made
and
one.
minecarts.
Oh, okay.
He even made it like right on my porch so I could get a ride on if I need it.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that was in
And
there.
I made it near your entryway.
I might not like that. I like having a yard.
That's okay.
Well, you don't
You
have a
can
big
still
front
have a
yard.
yard.
Well, I'll just have to go in and figure it out. I haven't played Minecraft with you for a little bit, but
Yeah, you should play it with us more.
yeah. But I had fun just building stuff. It was neat.
Yeah, I liked building my house because I still actually have more things to build. I have 2 more floors to do because I built 3 floors.
You know what we got to do? Speaking of Minecraft, I think we got to get Minecraft Dungeons on the Switch. One of these days we got to buy
we
that. That was a
don't
lot
have
of fun.
That was from the library.
I like
Yeah.
the servers because they have all these like neat games.
Oh, you're talking about just
on them.
normal Minecraft. You like the servers?
Yes, I love the servers.
Yeah.
The servers are
my
fun.
favorite. Either like
I found
Galaxite or CubeCraft.
Okay.
I found a world that
Sorry, Elise, I accidentally hit a button and muted you. What were you saying?
that I went in a server and then I found
Yeah, you
a
found
fair. But
yeah, you
then
found,
Mommy
like, a
told me
big
to turn
city.
it off. But I
You found a fair? What did you say?
It was like
a
she
fair.
was
There
in
was
like a huge city.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
And when Mommy said save the game, I saved the game, but then I had to start that world all over.
oh man. That's how you guys got to manage your time better when you're playing stuff. It's tough.
It takes
things
a
you gotta
little
learn.
while to get the servers on now, and I don't think
Well,
I can
I
really
mean-
go on Fisher's World right now.
Well, I
That's
mean,
okay.
they have all these like mods on
Mm-hmm.
to kind of make the server like
We're in creative too.
one server. I think has like 13 or 14 mods on
Oh,
to like
it's a lot.
yeah, but
But I actually thought Minecraft Dungeons, going back to that, was surprisingly good for something I remember seeing the preview for it and thinking, oh, that might be fun. I like a good dungeon crawler game like a Diablo or a Torchlight, Marvel Ultimate Alliance. And so I wasn't expecting a ton out of Minecraft Dungeons, but then I thought, wow, it's simple and it's still kind of fun, like mechanically, like it just works.
Yeah, I like
And
that you
playing it
have,
with you
like-
guys, like jump in, drop out co-op was really good. And even Mommy played it. All 4 of us played
downloaded-
I
it.
forgot
Fall
what
Guys.
Dropout Co-op was.
Like you could jump in the game if I was already playing, and if you needed to go do something else, you could drop out. It didn't, you could just in and out.
Here's another thing.
What?
Because if the player that is like the leader of that world,
Well, you're talking about normal Minecraft, though.
yeah, is gonna have to if
Yeah,
they're
if
signing
you're
out,
hosting,
the
yeah.
other person is gonna have to sign out too. So if you want to keep playing, you're gonna have to leave that screen on.
Yeah.
You can also do more players on the Switch. We also have it on a computer.
Yeah. Well, and it's nice that, so now, I don't know if you know this, but your friends just got Minecraft.
Which friends?
The
Hartmans?
Ben, the Hartman. So you can,
We could play
we could
Minecraft.
all play Minecraft together in like a little
Yeah.
creative world. Wouldn't that be fun?
We should do it in Fisher's World. I want to show
No,
Carter and
Fisher
Ben
plus
around my house.
Hartman's World.
So I thought it was, this is
I don't
a,
want to build a new house.
you don't have to. They can always just join in on ours. It's fine. We can host and show it to them and invite them. But the
Yeah.
funny thing for me is that, Lucas, you had your like first LAN party with your friend a few months ago when he brought his laptop over here and you guys were just playing
Rory?
Minecraft. Yeah, and it's
do you
really
mean?
it's really funny to me because like
First Land.
first LAN party, it's like when you play games. It's like when all of my friends come over and we hook up our PlayStations and all play a game together in the same room. That's what a LAN party's all about. It started because you would hook your computers together through Ethernet cables, like a local area network LAN, and you'd like play games. Like we would get together and we'd all play Diablo 2 in the same room, connecting our computers to a router.
Diablo 2?
It's pretty old. Well, comparatively. So it's an old game though. And then, so I don't know. I thought that was kind of fun. Like you're at that stage now where you're playing games with your friends. Like you went over to your buddy's house today and played some stuff on the PlayStation. Just kind of hung
I played
out
one
and
hockey game. I won like 7-0.
dang,
And then I played knee hockey against them both. I won.
you're just winning everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, he also got a pretend trophy for doing, I think it was the playoffs.
Oh yeah, I forgot we did that.
We did a celebration.
That was,
So-
so I won the Stanley Cup.
Yep.
And
Pretend.
No, you won the Stanley Cup in the game. You went through the whole playoffs in NHL on the PlayStation.
18.
Yep.
That's our newest version.
It's the latest one we own because my friends always buy that game, so I don't need to keep buying the new one right away. At least I'll get it when it drops. But I think you must have said something to mommy or something, and I just felt bad because you were so excited and you had this expectation that we were going to celebrate and maybe
Mommy
make a
didn't
cake
want
or
to.
something. Well, I don't think mommy.
I don't think I...
He also got Mike and Ike's.
I wasn't thinking of making a cake, though.
You were thinking about celebrating somehow.
Yes.
And as your dad, I felt really bad because you were pretty upset that day. And so I went to work and I had an idea and I said, I'm gonna 3D print this guy a little Stanley Cup trophy that he can have.
And get Mike and Ike's.
And give him a box of Mike and Ike's. And I had Elise grab a couple flashlights and I turned off
Just
all the
twirl 'em
lights and
around.
had him come out of the room and announced it like, here he is, winner of the Stanley Cup Championship. And
I
just,
don't think you sounded like that.
oh, I sounded something like, what did I sound like then?
And the winner...
Here is your champion of the 2023 Stanley Cup. Is it more like that?
Yeah.
Either way, we announced it. He came out of his room and we had the flashing lights and it was fun. And
But did
I did the
anybody hear
lights.
about the Boston Bruins season?
oh my goodness.
No,
How
I
in the
don't
wo-
want...
65 and 18
don't like
and lost
hockey.
against the Panthers.
But even if you don't like hockey, at least that is crazy. They had the best
Season
record ever in a season, and
they went
lost.
65 wins and 18 loses, and then they lost in the first round.
And they were up 3-1, and then the Florida Panthers just took every game.
I know it's.
What's the score?
I watched that overtime goal, and I knew right when he got it, I knew that was going to be the goal because he just had a clear lane to the goalie. He hesitated just enough to get in good shooting position and went right in. It was a good goal, but unfortunate for the Bruins.
Can we
Right by
talk
the
about
right side of the
something else?
post?
I can't remember. But
I think it was, but the Boston Bruins have got to be disappointed about that.
yeah, absolutely.
This is
Best season probably in NHL history.
Yeah.
Then they lost it.
Yeah. That's what happens. I mean, think about it. The Capitals always had a really good record throughout the season and won one Stanley Cup.
Well,
So
I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, well, they aren't. They're kind of old. Like they're kind of new though.
what do you mean old? Ovechkin's this actually he's younger than me, I think.
No, he's like a year older than me.
Still, he's about my age and he looks a lot older.
Yeah, he has so much white hair.
Yeah.
Can we
Don't
talk
worry, I'll
about
get there.
something more than hockey?
What would you like to talk about, Elise? What would you like to talk about? Tell me about anything. Anything.
Why do you sound like your Uncle Jeremy?
I don't know. What? That's weird. Elise, anything. It doesn't even have to be a video game. It doesn't have to be anything. Just tell me about anything you want.
Want?
Anything you want to talk about. What would it be? Thinking about it. She's thinking about it. She's not sure.
Thinking.
Still thinking. Well, while you think about it, I wish there are some games
I got it.
that I wish that you guys were old enough to play with me. I
what?
think about that
Like
a
what?
lot. Like Final Fantasy 14. That'd be a fun. That's a silly. I'm looking at it on my computer right now, but that'd be fun. I think we'd have fun playing that together.
Well, could I like jam the smash the fight
Watch that
button?
cord. You don't.
like,
No, you
go
don't
like,
smash the button.
Bam, 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 bam,
That's
bam.
not how Final Fantasy works.
Why is it like bam?
Ready to talk.
Yeah, it's like damage per second
Bam.
is how your weapons work, and then your skills are on cooldowns. I
don't think I'd like that.
I don't know. I think
I
you
don't
might.
like it.
I
don't
think
like
you
it.
might. I
don't
think you'd like it more than you realize.
I don't like it.
Elise, what do you want to talk about?
I like games where you can like smash the button and it does some
there's-
serious damage.
I'm telling you
Mario
though,
Odyssey.
Mario Odyssey, you love that game.
Mario Odyssey is fun.
Yeah.
For
because,
sure. One of the best
in
Mario
the
games
game
ever.
On my dad's account, I got Pauline in New Donk City. I got her like a suitcase or something.
Yeah?
I said,
Why did
it
she want a
was
suitcase? She going somewhere?
I don't know. I just found it, and she said, "I won't lose this one." That's what she said.
Okay. Well, good.
Mario
Good on you,
35,
Pauline.
I really miss.
Oh, yeah. Mario
Mario-
35 was fun.
The best score I ever got on Mario 35 was number 3.
That's pretty good.
I know.
That's not bad.
I don't
I got
know-
a couple wins. Mommy got a ton. She loved
I
that
didn't
game.
really play it that much. That's why I miss it.
I know. Did you know that you could just play Mario 1?
It's not. The
I mean,
same.
Mario 35 just is that, but not as crazy.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. You're right.
for sure.
It's not. Ooh, it's windy outside, huh? I keep hearing that door creaking.
Electricity's gonna go out.
Nah.
I don't
We'll be
think
fine.
it will be.
The electricity went out last night, and it was an endeavor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's funny though. Like
Lucas
after you
had to
guys
sleep
fell
in my
asleep,
room.
it wasn't that long until the actual power came back on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it came
I
on
left my
maybe
light
like an
on.
hour later. So it's all good.
Mario Odyssey is a fun game.
It is a fun game.
I'm
Wh-
on
do
the
you-
water world on Mario Odyssey right now.
I showed
It's
you
hard.
Mario Galaxy. Is that something you ever want to go back and try?
Ooh,
I like
do.
Mario Galaxy.
You know Mario Galaxy is on the Nintendo Switch.
It is?
We
Yeah,
have it.
we have the sun. It's like the pack.
We even have Mario 64 on there.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. You should play those.
Isn't it like?
No, it's dun, dun, ba-dun, ba-dun, dun, 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 ba-doop, doop, a diddly doop, ba-doop, doop. Bow, ba-diddly
Hey, that
doop,
was in
doop,
the
doop.
Mario movie.
Yeah, it sure was. You're right.
Wait.
Anyway, I going back to Minecraft for a second. I think the reason I loaded my computer is because I had to remember to look something up. But there's a new Minecraft that came out called Minecraft Legends,
Yes,
Which-
I've heard about that because
but it's a real-time strategy game.
ooh,
So
That
I'm
might be
curious, like, because yeah, I think you like me when I was younger. I didn't want to play games like Final Fantasy and stuff. Really, I wanted to get into the action. I wanted to play Contra. I wanted to play Mega Man and all that kind of stuff.
you know,
but
I'm not really
Mega Man.
huge into Mega Man. I
oh,
was
get out of town! Mega Man X is one of the best games ever.
what the one on the Wii?
Mega Man X. Well, you played it on the Wii U, but it's a Super Nintendo game. Mega Man X, in my
Back
opinion,
to Odyssey.
Mega Man X is one of the greatest games of all time to this day.
I thought Mario was.
Mario 3 is pretty great. But I'm just saying, Mega Man
Wait,
X.
Mario 3?
Mega Man X, I have no complaints. I can't think of one thing I don't like about that game. Bum.
Back to Mario Odyssey. Wait, I'm pretty sure that Guys,
Oh, what? What's up?
What? We're just doing
We're just
the
riffing
Mario
over here.
and in the Cap Kingdom of Mario Odyssey,
That's like the starter
always-
world. I wouldn't call it like an actual world.
I
It still works.
always like
True.
to be a Goomba and scare all the people.
You guys are goops.
I'm also a frog in that.
Yep.
I also like. Well, my dad's actually beat the game. Mommy's still on it. I'm trying to teach Mommy because I
Oh,
watched
the secret
that.
world, yep. It's a lot of
You
work.
have to get at least 100 and something.
It's 100 and
60.
I thought it was
Something.
500 moons you gotta get.
maybe it's 500 moons. It's a lot of moons. I
Yeah,
know
it was
that.
500, I think. There's also this
Ooh, sorry.
thing in Seaside Kingdom.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, that
Um,
world. Yeah.
Then, if you like get squirted by water from those like squid guys that are in a bubble,
Yeah,
you can also turn into those.
it's true. Yeah, and then you can
I
go
always like
really fast
being
through the
them.
water.
But then it scares everyone.
Oh, that's fun, though.
If you're on the sand and you're gray, that means you have to get back in the water. You're super slow in the sand. And once you go on like those tubes
Elise, I have a question.
made with water, it goes up to where Peach is, and if you go down in the water and just sink, there's a moon down there.
Oh, nice.
So, Elise,
And
I have,
if you press the bubbles, you'll get breathing.
Yeah.
so I have a question, Elise.
Okay.
What are you going to ask? I'm curious.
If if you're one of those like squid water thingies, what if you stay out in the sand too long? Will you like die? Does it like lose a heart or something?
I'm not actually really sure. I haven't tried it. Next time I play
Yes.
it,
The next time
I'll
you
do
do it,
it.
you gotta do it.
Okay.
Just
Okay,
for
I'll
me.
Let us know. Update us next week. Okay? All right, here's what I'm thinking.
Where's
Because
Mocha?
someday we'll, I don't know, she's over here somewhere.
Okay.
We will kind of maybe sort out a little bit of structure to our show because we'll get into a groove. We'll be playing stuff every week and we'll think about what we want to talk about. So what I want you guys to think about is what cool things do you want to talk about next week?
I
You
know
not
something.
right now. We'll think about it when we record next week. And maybe if you have any cool questions that you want to
we
ask,
could answer at the end.
well, you could ask me questions, or maybe you could ask me questions that your friends have asked or something, or maybe some things you run across. But
Oh, I have a question about
So,
Minecraft.
yeah.
you have a question about Minecraft. I probably don't have the answer to
How
that
do
one.
you make friends in Minecraft?
It feels like a question of like, how do I make friends in general?
Yeah, because
you mean well, like,
Amelia and Cora want to make friends with me.
oh
for
well,
some reason.
you have to share each other's account names, and you have to
Amelia
accept.
is Amelia.
Hey, don't say it. Don't say it.
Why?
Don't say it because this is on the web. We're going to block that out because that's too much. You can't just run around telling people's information out there. I'm going to write a note. Anyway, yeah, so just I don't know, think about the stuff you want to talk about next week. We've got 2 weeks to Zelda and we're going to talk a lot about Zelda. I'm going to talk about Zelda
Well, I think
because
we
I
should
love
talk
it.
about the whole Zelda series.
The whole Zelda series.
Excuse me, princess.
You don't even know.
Excuse me.
You don't even know.
Excuse me,
That
princess.
show's terrible.
Excuse me.
You do realize I was watching a video that was just every time he said it, right?
Yeah.
That's not how the show is actually.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's not him just saying that over and over again. It was just
That
his
would be
terrible
boring.
catchphrase. It'd be a terrible show. It was a terrible show. was not good.
Bet.
So I have a
Link
question about
looks
Minecraft.
so bad.
I don't. Go ahead. Sure.
So Rory and Simon are best friends at school.
Okay.
And Simon says there's this gun mod.
There probably is. We're not going to get it.
Why? Because I'll just be shooting.
We don't need a bunch of gun mods. You don't need a bunch of shooter games.
You always showed it in our faces.
Oh, imagine if it was survival and I went in creative and got a gun and like.
And then we deleted the game off the hard drive so you couldn't play it anymore.
Good job.
Listen, all right, we're gonna wrap this up. It's fun. It's fun.
Let's try and keep it inside of 50 minutes.
Within
We'll
an
share
hour.
more next week.
Within
too.
an hour, yes.
I hope you enjoy it too.
Yeah, I hope so. It's just I don't know. It's just something fun for us to do together, right?
Yeah, it's a very fun thing.
And we can just, and I don't always know what you guys are up to game wise. I mean, I kind of know, right? I know what
Been
you're
a
playing.
very long
and-
video
Well, I
too.
played NHL 22 today. It's pretty good.
yeah, it's
but-
only until 23, baby.
At
That icing
Ben,
feels good.
at Ben and Sam's, they have their pass on X.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
I know.
Ugh. What are they doing?
I didn't
Anyway.
even hear
I have
that.
no idea.
That's okay.
But
Hey, look,
I
I had
kept
friends who would
getting
play.
messed up.
I had friends who would play in opposite controls. You can change that per person, but it's usually per account. But
Sometimes on our controls, it like goes on different like things. It like when we go sideways, it might go up
I don't
to
know
the
what you're
other
talking
side or down. Like
on
that
what?
one time
Are you just talking about on Overcooked though?
on the Switch.
I think it's just on Overcooked. Overcooked is weird for some reason about that. Anyway, yeah, I know next week I'm going to be trying to play that new Star Wars Jedi Survivor as much as I can before Zelda comes out. Because when Zelda comes out, it's
You're gonna
You're
play
just
it a
stuck on
lot.
Zelda.
you guys won't hear from me anymore. You're just going to have to say goodbye to me.
Goodbye.
Wow, you were way too quick to do that.
Yeah, goodbye. I'll
Think-
see ya.
I thought you guys loved me.
I do love you.
Oh, you're so nice.
Wait, so when does Zelda come out?
May 12th.
May 12th.
10 days. I've got 10
Wait,
days.
That's
to get-
right after my birthday.
It is. You're right.
Why
And
did I think
today's
it was the
May-
5th?
What?
Why did I think it was the 5th?
I don't know. It'd be really cool if it was, but
I wish it was the 11th tomorrow.
well,
Then
you
it
know.
would be my birthday.
Stop growing up so fast.
No.
I don't want to leave the house in 9 years.
Anyway, we're gonna wrap up the show.
I hope you enjoyed all the things we talked about.
Yeah, we're just kind of rambling around,
We're just talking
ta-
about things.
talking about things, talking about stuff.
Talking about everything.
But
in the
yeah,
world.
so I'll post this on all the different things.
Wait, YouTube?
No, well, maybe, but you will. It will, it's on. It'll be on Spotify, and it'll be on your, your Apple Podcasts and Google Play and all that kind of stuff. It'll be on the listening apps
It would be
that
like
things
on
are on,
everything.
and
Well,
on
it could also-
Anchor and all that kind of
This could
stuff. So
also be
hold on,
Instagram, right?
No, it can be anywhere you want to put it. I'm just trying to tell people where they can find the podcast so
Could
they
be
can
on
listen to
Mario
it.
Kart.
So, look, it's going to be basically anywhere where you listen to your podcast. Go check it out. Give my kids a 5-star review and say, "Oh, you guys are the best, and we love you."
And give you, let your
And-
kids
Stop
see
sounding
it
like your Uncle
too.
Jimmy.
He does not sound like that
Let your
at
kids
all.
see it
Sometimes.
too.
Yeah, let your kids listen because this really is just me shooting the breeze with my children about games that we've played together
Talking
or games
about
that
it.
they've played. That's what shooting the breeze means. Elise, I don't know if you knew that.
What?
That's a phrase. That's a real phrase that people say. When you're shooting the breeze, you're just talking to people. You're having a chin wag, as they say.
Chin wag?
Yeah, that's what they say in the UK. A chin wag. You're just chatting with each other. So this is us just chatting about games, chatting about the things around it, and just hanging out and doing that thing. So maybe we'll get more crazy with it and all that kind of stuff. But for now, we're just kind of rolling with it. We're just doing it for fun, and we're doing it to just have some time together, which I appreciate. So thanks, you two, for coming downstairs and recording this little episode
You're
with me.
welcome. Bye-bye.
We will see you in the next time a new episode airs.
That's right. And you know what?
A new
Maybe
episode. Hope you will enjoy that one and all of them.
I'm sure you'll hope that they enjoy every single one.
That's why I said all of them.
That's right.
Well,
Anyway,
we'll see
look,
you guys next
We have a
week.
bean
guys,
bag, too.
this is us signing off. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you
Next week.
on the next level. Is what I was gonna say. That's my old show. We'll see you next time.
Level.
Bye.
Signing
Bye.
off.